Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the second episode of the third season of Data Life. Now, last episode, we met a new character called Natsume, a big sister type of character, and she got along with Shido fairly well until the Mecha Mecha Squad showed up and ruined everything, as they generally do. But we found out that she has a power to become other people, to impersonate them. She did that to Shido and made his life far more exciting, I would say. So yeah, she could be a pretty good new protagonist. I'd be okay with that. But eventually she was discovered and it was all put an end to that. However, then she decided to impersonate one of Shido's friends. Well, acquaintances. I don't know I wouldn't call all of them friends, like the I, My, Me trio. But yeah, she is one of them. And she kind of said, hey, I'm one of these people. If you don't figure out who it is, they'll all disappear. Something to that effect. So they have to figure that out. And I wanted to come up with a guess, to make things more interesting. So I thought about it. And although I was gonna initially pick one of the minor characters because that would be the easiest for her to get away with impersonating, I think that would be less fun for her. She'd probably go for somebody that he knows a little bit better, interact with a bit more. So I wouldn't go as far as Kotori, who he's known for like a decade. I think a good choice would be Toka, who is somebody he interacts with a lot but hasn't known for really that long. So I think that would be the best one. So that's who I'm leaning towards as far as guesses go. So we'll see if I'm right. Probably not, but let's get into it. Although before I do want to mention some people have had some copyright troubles with this show. So if you notice that the title of this video or the thumbnail of this video is a little bit weird, it's for the purpose of not being discovered by corporations that want to crush me, basically. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, play. London. So, get to check in on Westcott. Yeah, you did some bad stuff. I remember what you did at Toka. A decent way to recap Season 2 events. Did you? I don't understand what that gives you, though. You tell him, random dude of the company. No need to be dramatic. Fair enough. It is, it was a publicly traded company. Okay? I think that's enough, yeah. What? Did you did you even look? Yeah, oh. Uh you know what? Yeah, that's a good counterargument. You can't raise your hand if you don't have one. Well, you make a compelling argument there, Westcott. I hope you get crushed under the weight of a large spirit sword. uh, that's what she asked. What if Yoshino will actually have something to do with this season? Because she hasn't had much to do in the show since her arc ended. It's been kind of sad. Hi, Miku. Kudami! Are you gonna be in this season? I love Kudami, just everything about her. I love how the twins are holding hands. Big fan of that. Well, that's cool. Is that just a hat? I cat is chasing a bug. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Date A Live Season 3. Probably. I can't tell from the pictures, no. Yes. Yeah, but at the very least, the more they disappear, the more it narrows it down. Yeah, she really should have mentioned that. Can't we just go on a date with her? That would be upsetting. But yeah, Natsumi's cool. She wouldn't do that. Well, Natsumi's good girl. Been misunderstood. Fair enough. uh, yeah, one thing's for sure. Yeah, I'm glad we're acknowledging that early on. Well, you should go on a date with all of them to figure out who's the impersonator. Yeah. It always comes down to dating, that's the premise of the show, so... I'm glad they managed to keep dating being relevant to the show. Because that's what the show is called. Toka, is she the first date? Because usually she's the last. At least she was in the movie. Yeah, it's date time for Toka. Be right back. It's because he doesn't know if you're real or not, Toka. And yes, I can still read the subs from where I was. Yeah, she's not that stupid. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying to pay attention to see if I see anything out of the ordinary. I do hope they make it possible for the audience to guess from that kind of thing. It'd be a lot cooler. Sounds about right. But Tsutoka's one I suspected, you know. Did we already get it? Oh. Okay, that wasn't smart. Oh, this is Toka, right? The jealous one. That was... mistakes were made. Oh god, you know. Uh... Yeah, good luck on that one, Cheeto. We just had something heard that's not true. uh... uh... Yeah, that was a little bit weird. Huh. I mean, I'm much less doubtful of Toka now after that reaction. So I think she's legit, but it's still a possibility. Because you shouldn't know his friends that well, right? Oh yeah, there's something wrong with Toka. That is not a Toka meal. Is she worried about getting weight or something? I don't know why she would do that. This is not the Toka I know. This is by far the most suspicious thing with her. But the thing is, she had a weird reaction when lunch was even brought up, so I think she's forcing herself to not eat. It must be some sort of diet or something. Okay. Okay, so it's way to crush her hopes and dreams there. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you're adorable when you eat a lot, Toka, so feel free. Yes! Oh, that's Toka. That's a Toka I know right there. The girl that out bankrupted us on our first date. Well, that restaurant's dead. It's 3 o'clock. Yoshino's next. Cool. Don't break your phone though. Ooh. That was impressive. I couldn't do that with a puppet. Is Yoshino an idol? I knew Miko was. Okay. Uh. Uh. That's adorable, but confusing. Ooh, pancakes. Like, if she's the impersonator, she's got some guts. Oh god, Yoshino. Please enjoy yourself. Be careful with the knife. The imposter, you could stab me with it. I'm glad you enjoy. Oh god. I'm glad you enjoy it, but don't kill me with cuteness, please. Uh. Huh. I don't really remember that. Okay. Can't say no to that. Just look at that face. Oh god. Oh. And eaten. She really does look adorable in that witch outfit. Are we gonna lick it off? Oh wow, we actually are. Okay. That's a little bit bold for Yoshino. Yeah, it's... That was surprisingly bold. I don't know. It's hard to say. Are we gonna go on a date with Hiroto? I know, right? Okay. How could you make use of the weight? Yes, you do. You're great. It does seem weird not to have you with your sister. You feel like it's a package deal. Uh, I bet you are. She seems like the real user to me. Yeah, no other reason. Oh? uh, you must be very lucky. uh, Making a great face there. Pretty nice date spot. uh, yeah, I figured that's what you wanted. What if it's not true? Ever think of that? There you go. Mark that checkbox off. Yes? Oh, don't ask me that. I can't answer that. Yes, and again, you're kind of a package deal. Did you expect anything else? Sure, give me like 5 seasons, give or take. Maybe I can give you an answer. uh, I would have killed you. Good for you. Okay, that's good. That's progress. You know, considering both of these sisters wanted to die for the other one's sake, basically. Pretty harsh, but you still like him. Uh, Getting flashbacks. Yes, anything you say about your sister also applies to you, I know. You let it slip. But yeah, I think it's safe to say she's not the imposter. Well then. Well, what was I supposed to do? She technically ran. Yeah, seriously. Worked really hard going on those dates. So we did go on a date with him. Okay. Yeah. Oh. That's why we got her blushing over there. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, oof. Oh. I thought I was gonna see Shido in the shower. That was a nice surprise. A date with the guy we both like. Why do you ask? The clock strikes midnight. Wow, that is an outfit right there. Ooh. Well, we can try. I mean, it should be as simple as asking everyone a question that only they would know the answer to, but uh, come on, we don't have time for this. Okay. Don't have to tell me twice. Well, that's smart. And at exactly midnight, something will happen. Okay, now what? Ooh! Yeah, so clearly Natsume grabbed her. She did say people would disappear one at a time, so shouldn't really be that much of a surprise. At first, I thought she just ran away or something, but no, that's not the case. Yeah. What? It's already over? That actually went by surprisingly quickly. I thought we were only like halfway through the episode. I guess we're showing the two sides of Toka there. Oh, Miku. Yeah, judging by the ED, you kind of get the idea that Natsume will just become one of the gang soon enough. So obviously none of those 12 are actually going to disappear forever, because, if they did, we wouldn't exactly be able to forgive Natsume and have her join the group. But yeah, she does have a great outfit, doesn't she? I mean, Data Live always has great outfits. That's one of the things one of my favorite things about the show has been the outfits. Just, they're all on point. Like, all of them. Last Promise. More hand-holding. Oof. Episode 3, You're Natsume. It's not a bad title. Okay, well, that was the second episode of the third season of Date A Live. So, this episode, it was fairly obvious that this is how things would go, but he had to go on dates with all 12 of them to decide which of them is Natsume and which of them are not. However, it's not quite that easy. First, he went on a date with Toka, which is nice because I'm pretty sure she was last during the Mayuri Judgment movie, so it's cool that she was first this time. But especially interesting because she was like my primary guess of who could be the Natsume in disguise. And she was a little bit suspicious, but you know, we asked her questions that she knew the answer to. But she got jealous, which is something that Toka would definitely do. That was a pretty funny scene though when he said that. Like, you're Natsume, like, what? Who is this Natsume girl? Who are you talking about? Are you cheating on me again? Because that's who Toka is. She's very much prone to jealous fueled outbursts. So once I saw that, I was pretty convinced. But once we got to the weird reaction to lunch, that got me a bit worried, seeing how little she was eating. But soon enough, I was able to chalk that up to some sort of diet type thing. And it wasn't exactly a diet, it was a little bit different because it was like, apparently guys don't like it when girls stuff themselves in front of them and on dates, so I guess I won't do that then. You know, holding herself back, pushing herself, but well, once Shido gave her the okay, like, no, just shove it all in your mouth as much as you want, I'm okay with that. She's like, seriously? I'll go. And yeah, and then the date was much better. But yeah, that was fun. So yeah, Toka, probably not Natsume. Then we had Yoshino. That was a little bit weird because she showed up like wearing a witch's outfit like it was Halloween and trick-or-treating. That was really weird. I was not expecting that. But it definitely surprised me a bit. But yeah, I don't think that would be her either. She would not be silly enough to dress as a witch while trying to impersonate somebody else. That's not a thing Natsume would do. So that was a fun date though. That was maybe my favorite day of the episode. Obviously, Yuzuru's had the most, emotional impact to it, but as far as, fun factor goes, I think Yoshino's date was the best. You know, she was sitting there so adorable, happy, wearing her costume, eating food, licking the stuff off of Shido's face, and then running away all embarrassed. It was great. It was great. I loved it. I thoroughly enjoyed all of that. That was really good. Although for a second, Yoshino, the puppet was acting a little bit weird, so I didn't say anything, but for a second I was like, oh, is Yoshino, is the puppet Natsume in disguise? In hindsight, that was a bit of a silly thought, but, it's possible. It's certainly possible. And I think we implied we went on a date with the male friend off screen, because they mentioned him, and after the date with Yuzuru, they acted like that was already one of the dates we did. So I guess that was already a thing that was done. But, I think I may have missed that if that's how they phrased it before. But anyway, he did go on a date with Yuzuru last at night. And that was, like I said, the one with the most emotion behind it. Because Yuzuru and Kaguya have always had an interesting relationship. When we first met them, they were both fighting to be Yamai, the one true storm spirit, They were fighting, and, because they both wanted the other person to succeed, and they were willing to sacrifice themselves for their sister because they care about each other above all else. And, I think we've gotten a little bit better about that. Like, they care about themselves a bit more than they did before. However, from Yuzuru's reaction there, she does still very much cares about her sister, like, a lot. It still feels like that's a little bit higher than her own feelings about herself, but yeah, they both want their twin to be happy, essentially. You can generally assume that Kaguya shares the same feelings that Yuzuru does. I mean, she pretty much said as much. But I don't really have much to say on that, though. We did see that Natsume, I don't know why I blinked on her name, Natsume is definitely willing to stick to the idea of they disappear every time. Like, the longer you do not figure this out, the more people disappear. And it seems like what she's doing is having one disappear at midnight, so like once a day when somebody is gone. I guess that's the system we're using. And yeah, I don't think she's gonna like kill them or anything. Like once the game's over, she will return everyone, so that'll be fine. I didn't think she would start with Yuzuru though. Like, I don't know. I didn't really think about who she would start with. But I don't know. I just imagine it would be a less important character, but I guess you kind of had to choose one of the people we've already went on a date with. But otherwise it would be kind of like giving away the fact that that's not the person. So I guess it did have to be one of those four. And it certainly wasn't going to be Toka. But yeah, I guess that's a good choice now that I think about it. Well, a logical choice, rather. Let's see, do I have anything else to say with the episode? I mean, I do enjoy seeing Kotori blushing when they're talking about her date, because yeah, she has to go on a date as well, because she is one of the 12. And she's happy about it, but she's a little bit tsundere, so she's not gonna let that show too much, you know? But, yeah, I still think the Yoshino date was a highlight of the episode, although I did like the Toka one a lot as well. And hopefully, yeah, hopefully next episode has a fun round of dates as well, and hopefully he can figure out who it is. I'm definitely curious exactly how he will figure it out. I wonder if they'll just let something slip, or if it'll just be as simple as they did not know something they should have known. I don't know. I'm not sure how I would like it to be done, but I still want it to be something that the audience could pick up on themselves. You know, that's how I would prefer it, personally. But yeah, not Yuzuru, it's not Kaguya, I guess. Yeah, I mean, is it safe to assume that it's none of the people that we went on a date with yet? Because if that's the case, then I would assume it would be Origami. Origami's a bit of a monotone, deadpan sort of character, so if we were going to impersonate somebody, she would be probably an easy one to do. So I don't know. So if it has to be somebody that we've not gone on a date with yet, I would choose her. But as far as the people we've gone on a date with, I don't know. I'd probably say Yoshino would be the most likely one, but there's not very much reasoning behind that or confidence in that guess. It's just literally the guess. So those would be my two guesses, I guess. Toka, I think we pretty much cleared her of suspicion with how we handled the date with her. And yeah, the licking was pretty bold from Yoshino. That's kind of what got me suspicious of her. It's not like super duper out of the realm of possibility for that character, but it's enough for me to raise an eyebrow, you know. I kind of wish Kurumi was part of the 12, if I'm being honest, because that could be fun. That would be very fun. But yeah, it was a good episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.